Hi, this is the creators of DatBuild.com coming at you with the Dat Flash podcast. My summoner name is Ben Clutch.
And mine is Mobility OP.
Just to give you a little bit of background on us, I peaked. This is Ben Clutch talking, by the way. I peaked last season at about Gold 3.
And I peaked at Plat 4 last season. Currently, I'm Gold 5.
And so we thought it would be a pretty good idea, to come up with a site that had, some instructional video content, a forum for people to communicate and learn, new information about the game, sort of share things and just, all around get to, have a good experience with League outside of the game. And we also have a builder on there where you can check your champion stats with ability, skill points, runes, masteries, items, things like that. So we really hope the site can be beneficial to everyone out there that's a fan of League, and we just hope this can continue to grow and have success with it. So to get started, we have a couple of topics that we would like to talk about today. Can you lead us off, Mobility?
Yeah, the first topic that we're going to discuss is the recent Shen rework. And basically, they changed a couple abilities on his kit. Overall, he still has the same theme of a tanky ninja, but they changed his Q and his W. So basically, his Q is now like a three-part on-hit ability. It just enhances his basic auto attack damage, along with giving him percent max health, I think. So he's better suited for dueling tanks. Also, they changed his W, which allows him to completely block auto attacks in a circle for like 2 seconds. So um, they changed around his playstyle a lot because he can't really just sustain against poke like he used to be able to. He lost his innate sustain on his Q healing. So I think his laning actually is a lot weaker than it was, and he's a lot more of a niche pick than before. What do you think about the changes so far?
Yeah, I can definitely agree with you there on him being a niche pick. Because before, Shin was usually that go-to pick. Like if I had to pick first top lane, I wasn't sure if I was going to get counter picked or if it was going to be a poke lane or pretty much a just straight scrap fest top lane. Shin was really that safe pick that could do it all. He could sustain enough, to just pretty much ignore the harass from a ranged enemy laner, and pretty much anyone pre-6 he could pretty much deal with in dueling. He could set up great ganks for your jungler. So I mean, he was just really the safe go-to pick. But now I feel like he's more changed to a counter for a lot of hyper carry auto attack champions such as Jax or Vayne or late game specialist champions like Nasus, things like that. I feel like he's just really suited to when you see the other team, picking these sort of auto attack hyper carry champions. You need to lock in Shin, and he's gonna provide a little bit of trouble for them actually carrying the game.
Yeah, I agree completely. Yeah, he has a lot uh, better matchups against some of the more hyper carry champions, but there's a lot of champions that have range harass where he really can't do anything against them. He just has to try to survive because he lost all of his innate sustain. So he's definitely not the Shin where you can just pick in anything and just sustain in lane forever. He's got to actually, kind of try to assert dominance in lane and actually win lane now. And he actually has a lot of opportunity to win lane, whereas before he was just trying to just sustain forever. So,
Yeah.
but right now, do you know what his win rate is right now? I haven't looked at his win rate. He hasn't actually seen any pro play since the rework either, which is surprising to me. There's
Really?
yeah, I haven't seen him in pro. I don't think at all. There's still been a lot of Poppy being played, but I don't think the new Shin is broken out yet. So
Oh wow, yeah, I'm definitely surprised about that. I was really thinking that people would. Oh wow, wait a minute, let me see here. Oh no, that's his jungle win rate is about 44% right now, and Shin's top win rate is only 46% right now. So yeah, it's looking pretty dismal for
yeah,
Shin right
and
now.
he actually has some buffs coming in the PBE. They're gonna buff his taunt so he can actually taunt neutral mobs, so that I guess that'll make his jungling stronger. But yeah, right now it's looking like the rework hasn't made him into a powerhouse, you know. So
Yeah,
I guess he's gonna need some more buffs to actually like, stand against some of the top tier top laners. But
yeah,
it's a nice feel to have him, have a different kit, like a more I guess skill cap play style than just spamming Q all day in lane. He actually needs to like manage his Q and like try to get it through the opponents, and he can actually make more plays. I guess his kit is more reactive now.
yeah,
So
yeah. That's definitely true. Yes, Kit before did not require uh, a lot of thought, and there wasn't really much room for outplay except for the occasional flash taunt. So
yeah.
yeah, that's definitely true. So what next do we have on the list?
Next is talking about the new champion Jhin, the new marksman.
Oh yeah, I haven't had the chance to play Jin. I've seen Jin in a couple of my games, and it pretty much looks like it either goes one or two ways. One, they feed uncontrollably if they go bot. Two, they feed uncontrollably. No, I'm just playing. No, but I mean, some games I see Jin do, crazy damage, and they can pretty much, dominate the game if they have good map awareness. But I'm gonna say about 70% of the time I just seen him feed. What do you think about Jin?
Yeah, so far I've really either seen the feast or famine Jhin so far. Even when I play him, like I either go ham, and like carry hard, do egregious damage, or like if they have a divey comp that can just one shot me, I just instantly die. That's one of his weaknesses because he has no mobility. I mean, on crits he gets movement speed, but that's not gonna help you if you get gap closed upon and instantly die or instantly get CC'd by. So yeah, I mean he's one of those champions that you really need to have a team supporting you, kind of like a cog one. You really need a team to support you and peel for you and set you up to make plays. It's not like a Ezreal, Corki, Lucian where you can just solo make plays. Not at
Yeah,
all.
and I think that's where people are really, getting it confused. And they think he's just gonna be this, one man army type champion, and doesn't realize that he's just really a champion that, can, like you said, can do a lot of damage, like a Kog'Maw or Jinx. But they do require the necessary pill, in order to get out that damage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but and also I haven't seen him played yet in pro play, which I was surprised about because I just knew that a high mechanically skilled required champion would see a lot of play, because he can do so much. But I guess other ADCs like Corki, Ezreal, are just so strong right now that people are just sticking to what they know. I guess
Yeah, they can.
once some of the pros get better acquainted to him, get more games in with him, he'll probably show up. But yeah, it just
Yeah, I
seems
feel
like he requires a lot more effort to just play
for
well.
not that much different results.
Yeah,
Like I feel like a Ezra or Corky can do somewhere near the same amount of damage if they get fed, but just provide a lot more, safeness for the team. Like you don't have to constantly be on edge. Ezreal you can be out of there. Corky you can package out. So it just a lot more reliability. With other champions right now.
yeah. But he is fun to play. Like I enjoy playing him. And it's something really rewarding about lining up his ult and just landing all four shots, or like sniping people from like hella far away from the map. Like that's really fun. His gameplay and thematic wise is extremely rewarding. But yeah, it's with me games playing him. It's really feast or famine. I either shit or get shit on. So.
You shit stop news. Anyway, what's the next one?
Okay, the next one is talking about Udyr, Rise to Glory, and its
Oh,
57% win ratio.
yeah. I'm not going to lie. Runic Echoes, I didn't think it was going to be that OP on him. I'm looking now, he still has a 57% win rate in the jungle. What is up with that?
That shit is ridiculous. Yeah, that item on him just gives him everything he needs, man. Wave clear, the AoE, move speed, you know.
I'm still confused though. Like, how does it make him do so much damage. Like it's just
Well, he has AP scaling on his abilities, like his R, his Phoenix form, and his turtle stance. You know, he gets bigger shields, and that his R scales with ability power. So that shit just gives him egregious mix damage. You know, he's got his AD scaling plus that shit. So yeah, he just gets a lot of damage for free. And the move speed is great. You know, Udyr loves to rush, fucking boost the swiftness, and just split push all across the you can't catch him. So
the gates.
yeah, like fucking gates. Yeah, so it's just a great item for him all around. And then that plus ZZ Rot. Like a lot of Udyr's rush is ZZ Rot and Runic Echoes. Shit makes him tanky as hell in a split push like god. So
Mm.
that's
But
pretty much the highest win rate build. Those two items starting out. So
it only gives him resistances, right? I mean, he still doesn't have a lot of health.
yeah, he doesn't have a lot of health. He builds health after that, but it's just those resistances plus that move speed. Like, you can't burst him down because he's fucking tanky, even though he has low health.
Yeah.
And then he builds like Iceborne and like Deadman's. Fucking has a slow, egregious damage, like egregiously fast. Like, yeah, he's just annoying. Just extremely annoying to play against.
Well, you have it there, anybody and everybody listening. Uh, you see Udyr in the jungle, and they go Runic Echoes. Prepare for the gates
Yeah,
to be played.
prepare your butthole. Like, fucking, and it's crazy because Runic Echoes, I think right now is like more cancerous than Devour. Like I remember the days of Devour, fucking casinos, not even Devour casinos, Devour. That shit was scary as fuck, and I hated playing against it. But like yeah, Runic Echoes, ZZ Riot, just tank Udyr, and it's just like annoying as fuck to play against in general.
Yeah.
I think,
Well, you know,
yeah, I think he's one of the top junglers that I just hate playing against. I see him locked in, I'm like, fuck. Like, I don't want to play against this shit, because I know I'm going to get Thrax. It's like him, Yi, Zinzao, like all those
I was
champions.
going to say that actually sort of leads us into our next topic. What champion do you hate to play against? So
Yeah,
I would say for you is Udyr, Yi, and Jinzao.
yeah. Udyr, because everything I stated before. Zinzao, especially because he just got buffed like that W, he gets a free crit on his third auto attack. It's just like they go devour casinos and they do retarded damage, and they just build full tank and they're still doing retarded damage and they're retardedly hard to kill. Like it's just I hate playing against it. Along with Yi, like everybody knows Yi. He's just retarded
Yeah,
to play against when he gets ahead.
I would have to say for me is Jax, Garen, and Malphite, and
Oh
it's sort of
yeah, yeah, Malphite. I forgot about Malphite.
yeah, they're sort of similar, to the champions, uh, or the reason that you pick for your champions. I find that, especially late game, all three of those champions can do a stupid amount of damage and also receive a stupid amount of damage and just not die. Like, of course, Malphite is going to just destroy your team with the ult, and he's going to take forever to kill. He's also going to be in there with Iceborne Gauntlet, slowing your carry, just causing mayhem.
On that ass.
The place, smack you in the face with the lamppost.
Daddy with that lamppost.
Garen's running in and out, just ulting your carries and regenning all the damage that you just so desperately just tried to do to him. So it's just like, those champions I feel are like just cancer. It's stupid.
I agree. So, okay, leading that into our next point, what are some champions that you hate to see your teammates lock in?
Champions? Shaco.
Shaco.
Shaco locked in because he falls off super hard late, and the type of players that play Shaco, I find, no offense to anybody out there, but it's toxic. Oh my god, I had 8 kills in 6 minutes. How are you fucking losing this? And then you just fall off and you're useless. You took all the kills and you wonder why we're losing the game. I hate when a teammate locks in.
Yeah, Shaco's pretty terrible late game. If he doesn't snowball early, he's gonna be useless. Like, just has to split push all day. Champions that I hate seeing my teammates lock in are Yasuo, just because everybody knows the rule. If the Yasuo's on the other team, he's a god, and if the Yasuo's on your team, he's 0-8 at like 5 minutes. He's just gonna. Yeah, and he's such a high skill cap champion. It's just like play something fucking easy, bro. Play something easy, like Victor, fucking Annie, Lux, and just acquire Freelo, you know. And Yasuo has a lot of bad matchups. Like he can get ganked easily by pushing. It's just like a lot of times it's just not worth playing. You know. Another champion I hate seeing people lock in are Teemo and Nunu, just because I don't know what it is about those two champions. I just feel like if somebody's playing them, they're a fucking troll, bro. Like they're going to troll. Let's be honest.
You're playing the troll.
Like if you're Teemo or Nunu main, you're a troll. You're a troll, like, bro. Like what are you? Like you're cancer.
Brad. You did it.
You did it. So yeah, those are some of the champions that I just start crying if I see my team locking. Like, why are you doing this? Why?
That's when you dodge. That's when you dodge. You wait that 5 minutes.
And that is something I need to utilize more often. The dodge, just getting the fuck out of there.
It'll help you climb.
Yeah, it really will. Okay.
Well, I think that was a pretty good discussion for our first podcast. Again, this was the Dat Flash podcast. We don't like to take up a lot of your time. Usually most of the shows will probably go 15 to 20 minutes. So if you enjoyed it, leave a comment. If you have anything that you would like for us to discuss or talk about, don't hesitate to let us know. You guys keep leaguing and keep climbing.
Later. Bitches.